Number 1, Ava Beachfish. Number 4, Lucy Gallone. Number 5, Miley Tracy. Number 13, Peyton Beachfish. Number 34, Allison Rose. And at libero, number 7, J.D. Sandball. The coach for the Trojans, Shelly Gauntz. He's assisted by Christy Gebhardt and Bailey Johnson. And now representing the home team on the scoreboard, the Augusta Southeastern Suns. Number 18, Kara Stevens. Number 5, Savannah Ramsey. Number 14, Keegan Rigg. Number 19, Amanda Stevens. Number 8, Morgan Wilcox. Number 15, Kinsey Griswold. And at libero, number 0, Gracie Arthur. Head coach is Tim Kerr.
So, good evening, everybody, and welcome into TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDHS. Tonight, we're bringing you Class 1A Regional Finals here at Havana High School as the Southeastern Lady Suns look to take on the Triopia Lady Trojans. Here tonight, John Burton will be on the call. We got Brandon running the camera tonight, standing right out here in front of us. We'll see how well this works. I didn't realize when I set the camera is partially blocking the view. In case you missed the starting lineups for Southeastern, it'll be number 5, Savannah Ramsey, number 8, Morgan Wilcox, number 14, Tegan Rigg, number 15, Kinsey Griswold, number 18, Kara Stevens, and number 19, Amanda Stevens. Looking to keep her senior season floating here. For the Triopia Lady Trojans, it'll be number 1, Ava Peatfish, number 4, Lucy Dion, number 5, Maylee Tracy, number 8, Eve Crawford, number 13, Peyton Peatfish, number 34, Addison Roan. Libero on that side will be number 7, Jaden Stanball, and we are getting set here. Regional Finals, Ann Hillard in the chat saying, watching for Bowen, go Lady Suns. Then we got the 1-4 matchup here tonight in Havana. The winner will take on the winner of Hartsburg-Indeman and Greenview. That game is also happening right now over in Mount Pulaski. Winner of this game will play next Tuesday at Hartsburg-Imston. Southeastern will start with the serve. It's Kara Stevens. This one will be set to the outside. This is Roan on the attack. Tipped at the net. Kara Stevens will set back over for Summer Ramsey. Tips up over the block. That one popped up by the Trojans. Pushed into the back. It's going to take a free ball back the other direction. Sun's able to get it back through. Out to Roan one more time. Partially blocked. Into the back row. Arthur chases it down, and Rigg will help it through with the free ball. While scrambling here on both sides to start this one off. They'll set Roan again. She has that blocked at the net by Amanda Stevens. A great play there. Able to go down and dig it up by Peatfish. But the Trojans aren't able to get the return, and like that, the scoring is kicked off. Suns up 1-0. Service point for Kara Stevens. 1-0 Suns lead. This is our only game of tonight, regional championship. They're going to go back out to Roan. She's going to tip this time. Nice job there by Savannah Ramsey, able to get the block and keep it in bounds as well. Did a nice job controlling that one, able to score another point for Southeastern. That one dug up by Peatfish in the back row. They're going to back out to Roan once again. Popped up there. Kara Stevens sets for Rigg. Rigg looks to tip down the net. Catches a piece on the way over. Could have been dangerous there for the Trojans. They'll answer back with the free ball. Kara Stevens quick to the middle. Amanda Stevens through the block and down. A kill for Amanda Stevens, her first of the game. Suns off to a hot start, 3-0 in favor of Southeastern. Triopia looking for answers here early on. They send this one to the outside. It's tipped over the blocker Rigg. Pass goes close to the net. Nice job there by Kara Stevens, able to pull it back out. This time it'll set to the middle for Peatfish, who abuses the block and gets the kill. Ava Petefish able to get the Trojans on the board. Slows down the Southeastern run. Number 6, Lindy Parlier will come back to serve. We got a dinosaur in the crowd tonight as well. Student sections traveling. Of course, it is Halloween. This is Amanda Stevens, and man, that was an attack and a half there. Just caught a piece of that far sideline. Perfect spot for that by Amanda Stevens. This is Ramsey now back to number 5. This will be set by Parlier. Takes a nice swing there by Lucy Dion. Her first kill of the game. Another side out for the Trojans. Number 1, Ava Petefish back to serve this one away. High arcing serve there. Amanda Stevens pops it up. Kara Stevens will set back over for her sister. She'll get the kill on the tip. Amanda Stevens, another kill there, her second of the game. 5-2, Rigg back to serve. Petefish there in the back row. They set this one to the outside. That one partially blocked down the net. The attack by Dion. Southeastern forced to scramble. Amanda Stevens will tip it through. Dion sets outside. Roan, big block by Stevens in the middle. Back outside, Dion will attack. Stevens got hands on it again, but that one will drop through. Lucy Dion picks up her second kill of the game. (5-3) the libero, Jaden Stambaugh will look to set this one away for Triopia. Stevens sets outside. Griswold hits it just out of bounds. Service point for Stambaugh. Lead cut down to just 1. Kara Stevens sets this one back out for Amanda Stevens. Nice backside defense there by Stambaugh. That one tipped at the net, and backside defense by Kara Stevens. That one would be a hitting error. Back-to-back service points for Stambaugh. She's got this thing tied up at 5. This one's going to be tipped by Stevens up over the net. Brought to the outside. This is Petefish on the attack. Dug up nicely there by Ramsey. Set to the middle for Amanda Stevens. That'll be her third kill of the game. Abuses the blocks once again. Gives the Suns a 1-point lead. And Amanda Stevens will go back to serve this one hard down the line. Nicely dug up there. Set this one to the outside for Dion, and Griswold able to reach up and get the rejection. Return to sender action there for Griswold. Puts the Suns up 2 now. Service point for Amanda Stevens. That serve goes deep into the back row. This one set to the outside, partially blocked at the net. Southeastern answers with the free ball. Dion will set back to the middle. Solo block for Stevens there. Looked like maybe it caught a piece of the net. Dion trying to go off the block once again. Nice job by Southeastern, able to control it. Griswold tips. Trojans have it. Bump set to the front row, tapped up over the blocks. This one set to the middle. Karen Stevens this time will tip it through. And that will be hit into the net by Peyton Petefish. Long rally there into the Southeastern point. 8-5, Suns with the advantage. This will be another bump set out for Petefish, trying to hit that one cross court. Griswold's there. They're going to call a lift in the front row. So that'll be a side out. Lucy Dion will come back to serve. Dion, nice serve there, almost through the hands of Rigg in the back row. Ramsey and Stevens able to help it through with the free ball. Dion will come up to set. She'll bring it to the outside for Crawford. Has that block, but a big attack in the middle for Miley Tracy. Tracy gets her number called there and answers in a big way. Her first kill of the game. Lead cut down to 1. Dion, another nice serve there. A little bit of issues for Griswold. She's forced to just tap it through. Stand ball on the other end. Dion sets outside. Pete Fish has it blocked at the net and can't recover after that. Blocked by Stevens and Wilcox. Jalen Van Beck, number 9, will go back to serve for the Suns. She's going to leave that serve short. Pete Fish comes up and is able to play it through. Crawford on the free ball. Ramsey sets middle. Kara Stevens found a home where nobody roamed. Kara Stevens on with the kill. Southeastern, the first team to 10 here in Havana. Service point for Van Beck. She'll continue to work back at the stripe. Dion back sets. Tracy off the blocks once again. Another kill for Miley Tracy. Another side out for Triopia. Tracy gets the kill. She'll go back to serve. Rigg in the back row is able to handle that one. It's a bump set to the front for Kara Stevens. And she'll pick up a kill right back. Quick answer from Southeastern. Griswold with the serve. It's going to be set to the outside. That one's deep and out of bounds. Hitting there for Ava Petefish. Another Suns point, service point for Griswold. 12-8, Suns lead by 4. Petefish outside, she'll tip this time. Riggs there on the other end. Stevens dumps from way outside and she's able to get the kill. And that will force the timeout out of Triopia. 13-8, Suns lead here in Havana. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH for Class 1A Regional Championships.
It was the community that really drew me back to Macomb. I'm from a small community, and I'm from a farm family, and ultimately I always wanted to practice in a place like that, and I felt that I had the ability to connect to people who with a similar background from me, and the fact that the staff members at the hospital and the support, all the support staff at the hospital was also focused with the goal of patient care. It felt like it just all came hammered at home for me.
Back here in Havana, Southeastern leads by 5. 13-8 is our score. Again, this is Class 1A Regional Championship Volleyball. Got games going on in A-Town as well here tonight. Macomb in action as well, all playing for regional championships. This one set middle, Pete Fish, Arthur, nice job there, a great pass as well. Stevens over for Kara Stevens, who drops it down the blocks. The Stevens to Stevens connection has been pivotal all season for Southeastern. And it's been huge for the Suns here tonight. This one out for Pete Fish. It'll be another hitting error. Another Suns point. Again, if you are on watching us, make sure to get into that live chat. Let us know where you're listening to us from, which team you're rooting for here tonight. This one will be tapped over the blocks in the middle. Amanda Stevens brings that one outside for Rigg, tips it down the line. Dion's there, one hand set by Amanda Stevens. She kind of just, like she almost pushed Kara out of the way there to get to that one. That one off the block. Stevens can't do anything with it in the back row. It'll be a kill for Pete Fish. Able to get the side out after the long Sun service run. Southeastern leads by 6. Outside, Stevens, cross court, another kill. That's a 4 now unofficially for Kara Stevens. And Southeastern is rolling here in set number 1. Pass up for Dion, trying to pull it out of the net. She's going to be, looks like they're going to stay in the net. Service point for Kara, 17-9. Southeastern really putting it on the Trojans here in set number 1. This one, Stevens, quicks to the middle. Looks like they're going to call a lift there on Kara Stevens. Had the right idea there. Lindy Parlier will check in for the Trojans. She will go back to serve for Triopia. Deep into the back row. Riggs there to pop it up. Stevens quick to the middle, and that'll go off the back row defender. Huge kill there for Amanda Stevens. She's up to 5 now unofficially, 18-10. Suns lead by 8. Savannah Ramsey back serving. Take a bump set this time. Dion hits that one off the blocks. Stevens tries to go to the ground to get that one up. Can't do so. It'll be a kill for Dion. And if the Trojans are going to go on a run, they're going to need to do it quickly here. This one close to getting out of hand. This will be set to the outside for Wilcox. Roan's there on the other side. They're going to back set out for Dion. Hits across court. Stevens is there. This is Amanda Stevens in the middle. Took a little bit off that one, but was able to place it off the blocks, and it'll be another kill. Still an 8-point lead. Rig back to serve. This one going to be set to Roan in the middle on the quick. Trojan fans wanted a lift called there. They won't get it, however. Southeastern up to 20 now. It was really close there on the dig by Stevens. It was hard to tell. It was a bang-bang play. Coach Kerr gave a little smile there to the sideline. Maybe he knows something we don't. This one set outside. Tracy on the attack, and that'll be a side out for Triopia. (20-12). Stand by. Serves that one. Rig on the service receive. This will be Amanda Stevens in the back row. Stand by the libero, pops it up. Pete Fish did a great job tracking that one down out of bounds, but couldn't do anything with the pass once she got there. Wood took a heck of a play there. Triopia will call another timeout. Suns rolling here. 21-12 is the score here in Havana. In set number 1, you're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
Working at MDH feels special to me because I'm also from a small community like MDH, and I love to be able to care for communities like this and be able to give them high standards of excellence with medical care as possible. You know, some people like to take more of a medical approach to their care. Some people like to take more of a holistic. And I just want to be able to make their plan of care as individualized as possible.
Back here in Havana, the Suns took all of about 5 seconds on that timeout. Heck, they might have been out of their huddle by the time we got to break there. 21-12. Suns still in front. This one set to the middle, down hard. Tracy on the kill. Again, trying to get some momentum swung back Triopia's way. There's been a majority of Southeastern in this set. Eva Crawford will check back in. Dion back to serve. (21-13) Dion serve. Griswold there. Stevens will give it right back to Griswold in the middle, and she'll find a home down the line. Kinsey Griswold with a kill. Her first unofficially of the game, able to pick the side out for the Lady Suns. As Van Beck will check back in to serve her second time around from the service stripe. Dion outside, Tracy out of bounds. Suns 2 points away from closing this first set out. 23-13, 10-point lead for the Suns. This is an overpass. Kara Stevens drops it back down. Standboss pass up to the net. Nobody home. 1 point now for the set for the Suns. Set point. 11-point advantage for Southeastern. Van Beck looks to close out set number 1 of this regional championship. Dion outside. Crawford has it blocked at the net by Kara Stevens, and that's how set number 1 will come to an end. 25-13. The Suns win it. You see there on the scoreboard. We will take a quick break. We got Brandon Johnson in the chat saying, watching from Glen Carbon, go Trojans. Again, we encourage everybody to get into that live chat. Let us know who you're rooting for here tonight. It's nice to see who's all on watching us. Basically, we got some of our concurrent viewers from Southeastern that are usually on when we broadcast their games as well. So 25-13 is the score. We'll take a quick break and get set up for set number 2. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
There's been a lot of rewarding parts working at McDonough District Hospital. I've had patients come to me that maybe have not had care in the community, care available. So with the addition of nurse practitioners lately, we've been able to add more care, and that's very rewarding to me. My hope is that when the patients leave at the end of an appointment, they leave and they definitely feel like they've been listened to, and they feel like their needs have been met, their cares have been met, and that they're going to get the proper treatment that they deserve from me as a provider.
My experience with McDonough District Hospital was amazing. I have a lot of allergies, complicated by nasal problems. And the procedure I had is Vive Air. Dr. Sparks was incredible.
The Vive Air procedure is a radiofrequency ablation procedure. She no longer has to do any medications to breathe, so she gets much more restful night's sleep. And a short little office procedure, and have somebody that feels like it's totally changed their life means the world.
It's a permanent improvement on the quality of your life.
When I walk in and talk to my patients, I like my patients first and foremost to feel comfortable. I like to keep it real with them. I like them to know that I'm there to listen to them and to help them understand some of the processes that they may be going through. The most rewarding aspect that I feel with caring for patients is when those patients come back in and they tell me how much better they feel for something that I have helped them accomplish in their healthcare.
Back here in Nevada, as both teams are beginning to break from their huddle. Southeastern takes set number 1. You can see the score still up there on the scoreboard, 25-13. In a set in which they led through a majority. And the winner of this game will either play Hartsburg-Endem or Greenview on Tuesday in Hartsburg-Endem at 7. That'll be the sectional semifinal game for a chance to play for a sectional championship. One of these teams will get there. Who will it be? This one quick to the middle. Amanda Stevens splits the gap in the back row. And is able to get the Suns on the board here early in set 2. Her 7th kill now unofficially. Ramsey back to service, is bumped up for Roan, tips over the blocks. Rig goes to a knee to send it through. And Stevens able to help it out. This one back set outside. Nice attack there by Adeline Tracy. A better defense by Southeastern. Dion sets middle. Pete Fish lands inbounds. Ava Pete Fish with the kill. She's able to answer back after the Stevens kill. 1-1 is our score. Lindy Parlier for the serves. Stevens quick to the middle. That one partially off the net. Nicely dug up there in the back row by Parlier. They're going to go right back to Stevens. She'll tip this time. 3 Trojans on the ground. None of them are able to get to it. It's a tip kill for Amanda Stevens. We got Jenny Roberts in the chat saying, watching from Alabama. Lady Suns for the win. Appreciate you joining us here, Jenny. I'm not sure why it says the Suns have won 2 sets. They've won just 1. There we go. We'll get that fixed. This one set to the outside. Big block, but it lands out of bounds. Dion abuses the block there. He's able to pick up a kill. 2-2 we go. Here in set number 2. Twos are wild. Pete Fish with the serve. Rick able to get it over for Stevens. Looked like Ramsey took control on that one, able to get it back over. So we bump set over for a run. She'll tip down the block. Nothing going there. This will be set to the outside. Griswold, big block, but it'll be out of bounds. Did a great job loading up the block on that side on Griswold. Just not able to keep it in bounds on the other end. Bit of a let serve there. They're going to set to the middle for Roan. Solo block this time by Kara Stevens. She's had a couple of those here tonight. And she'll pick up another one there. 4-2. Suns double up the Trojans here early in set number 2. This one outside for Dion. Was it in? No call yet. They're going to say just out of bounds. That one was very close to catching a piece of the stripe there. As that serve, nice job. They're on the defense, able to avoid the ball there. Stand ball, short serve, Griswold takes it. So bumped up by Pete Fish, back to the middle for Tracy, down with the kill. Another service point for Stambaugh. Trojans trail by 1 after the kill by Miley Tracy. Griswold Stevens on the outside, partially blocked there. That was popped back up. Dion brings it all the way outside for Pete Fish, and that'll be a kill for Peyton Pete Fish. Her first of the game unofficially. And we are tied up at 5. Pass comes close to the net. Stevens able to pull it back out. And Kara Stevens able to help it through. They're going to set this one to the outside. That one blocked and kept it in bounds. Griswold and Stevens combined for the block there. Jalen Van Beck. Back to serve for Southeastern. That serve just floated right over the net. Pete Fish on the outside once again. She'll pick up another kill. Peyton Pete Fish starting to make her presence felt a little bit here in set number 2. We'll tie things up at 6 here in Havana. Again, the Trojans trying to keep their season alive here in the regional finals. Kara Stevens in the middle. Stambaugh dikes it up, but it's going to go into the crowd. Kara Stevens with her 5th kill of the game. Griswold back serving. She did such a nice job at the service stripe in that first set. Trying to continue on here, but not if Tracy has something to say about it. Tracy goes off the blocks once again. And he's able to pick up another kill. Man, we've gone back and forth here in the second set. Nobody able to mount a run of any sort to this point. Tracy serving. Stevens on the outside, partially blocked. And just like that, we'll go back to Southeastern off to the side out. I clear my throat there. Stevens. Back with the serve. Dion will set to the outside. That one tipped down the line by Pete Fish. Griswold goes and tracks it down. They're going quick to Amanda Stevens in the middle. And that'll be down once again. Nine kills unofficially for the game for Amanda Stevens. Suns up by 2 here in set number 2. That'll be an ace for Kara Stevens. Pete Fish couldn't control the serve there. Our first ace of the game off the hands of Stevens. As it looks like we got a lineup check of sorts here. Looks like everything's good. Lucy Dion was kind of down there directing traffic almost. Love to see that. Dion will set this one outside. Pete Fish has it blocked. Free ball back. Stevens will answer back quickly. Another kill for Amanda Stevens. Puts the Suns up 4. Starting to snowball a little bit here is Southeastern. Pete Fish there in the back row. This will be Ava Pete Fish sending it through. Griswold did a nice job getting to that ball there. Stevens from the middle. Able to keep that one in bounds. Ball rolls around the ceiling. Took an awkward bounce there. Tracy wasn't able to track it down. Yeah, curved ceiling with those rafters up there. It hit the top ceiling initially and then took a weird bounce off one of the rafters. Stand ball on serve receive. This will be tipped through by Tracy. And will go into the net. And just like that, Southeastern has exploded up to a 6-point lead now. We were tied at 7 just moments ago. Southeastern doing a nice job here on this run. This is going to be trying to set up for Pete Fish in the middle. She couldn't quite come up and get it. Seven-point advantage now for Southeastern. Stevens still at the service line. She's been excellent back there here in set number 2. This is Tracy tipping it through. Stevens quick to the middle and inbounds once again. Amanda Stevens, her 11th kill unofficially, and that's going to force a timeout out of Triopia. 15-7 Suns lead here in Havana. You're listening to TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH.
When my parents told me they'd be using Adams Experts, I felt a bit replaced. I mean, they always called me to remove their viruses or get their printer connected to Wi-Fi. He even set up their new Roku.
How do I adopt a new son?
But then he taught me a few things. And now, we're like tech brothers.
Adams Experts. Repair, maintenance, and setup for all your home technology needs.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on the field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
Triopia coming out of the timeout will trail by 8. 15-7 is the score. Stevens still back at the service strike. She's up to 11 service points unofficially. She's picked up 7 on this run through the lineup. And she's going to pick up another one there, her second ace now. That's not what you want to see coming out of the timeout if you are the Trojans. A lot of issues there. Stevens will go right back at P-Fish in the back row. This one bumped up for Tracy, partially off the block, and it's going to go up and down. Nobody able to track it down for Southeastern. And finally, Triopia will get Kara Stevens off the service line. Pick the side out, but the damage has been done. How will the Trojans look to answer? Stevens back middle, trying to find a home down the line. They're going to say just out of bounds. And we know how quickly things can change. In the game of volleyball, it's a game of runs, a game of momentum. All it takes is a few points in a row, and Triopia can be right back in this thing. But not if Stevens keeps playing like that. A great tip there at the net. Kind of had to readjust herself in midair. And was able to pick up another kill. 17-9. Ramsey back to serve. This is Roan on the outside. Has that one partially off the block. It looked like. It was tipped at the net. There we go. Took the line judge there. say that it was tipped, 17-10. Trojans back with the side out, and that'll be an ace for Triopia. And number 6, Lindy Parley. Got the lead cut down to 6. Parley back, still serving. Stevens gets the quick in the middle, drops that down right on Pete Fish. And we knew Amanda Stevens was going to be pivotal tonight for Southeastern. She's up to 13 kills now unofficially. And we're going to get a lift called there on Roan. (19-11) Riggs serve. Listen up, Parler will set to the middle for Roan, partially off the blocks of Stevens. Griswold back over for Stevens. Pete Fish able to dig it up, sends the overpass. Wilcox back to Stevens once again. That ball high up, close to the ceiling. Triopia is able to go track it down, and Roan will help it through with the free ball. There you go, right back to Stevens, third time in a row, and she puts that one down. Can't keep the animal caged forever. Stevens, another kill. 22-11. This set's starting to look like we saw in the first set. This one blocked down the line. Even Pete Fish trying to get the momentum back in Triopia's favor. Able to pick up a big kill there. She'll go back to serve. Stevens will tip this one through. Parler will set out for Dion, and she'll pick up a kill. Lucy Dion on the attack. Service point for Pete Fish. Interesting set there. Had it blocked at the net, did Stevens. Couldn't quite get a run up on that one. Roan from the outside, down the line, and good. Addison Roan, 3 straight kills for the Trojans. They've got the lead back down to 6 once again. Pete Fish sends that one off Rigg. They take a bump set here. Stevens drops it home, puts the hammer down. Able to get the side out there after a short Trojans run. Pete Fish able to dig that serve up. This is going to be outside. Tracy off the blocks. Triopia has done a really nice job spreading the action around. I mean, Roan's only got 1 kill, but she's been getting set all night. Tracy Dion and Pete Fish have been excellent for Triopia. Whereas on the Southeastern side, it's been those 2 ladies, Kara Stevens and Amanda Stevens. You see Kara there picks up another kill. Van Beck, short serve there, clipped a piece of the net on the way over. So being overpassed, Amanda Stevens will dump. No backside defense there. Just an excellent read and great ball placement. 23-15. Suns 2 points away from a regional championship. That one blocked at the net but out of bounds. Dion will pick up another kill. In the first set went 25-13. Dion back serving. She'll pick up an ace. Still some volleyball left to be played here. Dion serves. Stevens will back set all the way out for Griswold. She's forced to push through. Triopia in system. They're going to look to dump this time. Stevens pops it back out for Griswold. She'll dump right back. Stanbaugh goes and tracks it down. It's going to be close to the net, and it's going to be dropped down by Tracy. Great there by Miley. Great play there by Miley Tracy, I should say. A service point for Dion, 23-18, 5-point lead now for the Suns. Trojans starting to come back here a little bit. So he back set at the net, takes a nice bounce off the net. That one hit the rafters. Nice job there by Tracy, able to stick with it once again. And she's able to pick up another kill. The Trojans aren't quite done yet. 23-19. A great pass off the serve. Griswold will have that initial offering blocked at the net. So we tip back through by P-Fish. Stevens was quick to the middle for Kara Stevens. That one off the rafters, took a great bounce there. And Triopia was able to get the free ball back through. Man, that took a wicked bounce, but Stevens on the dump once again. That has been there all night for Southeastern. And none bigger than that right there. Southeastern match point looking for a regional championship. Outside, Tracy. Dug up in the back row. They're going to go to Griswold from the back row. Just a touch out of bounds. Triopia will have to run off 4 straight points to keep their season alive. They'll be in the hands of Miley Tracy. She's been great all night. And just like that, a regional championship for Southeastern service error to get the job done. Suns go 25-13, 25-20 over the Trojans here in Havana. We will have the trophy presentation on here in just one moment, and we'll get some final stats as well.
Please join me in congratulating.
We'll let you listen in to the presentation here.
Fantastic season. Triopia finishes the year with a 26-12 record. And now, with the captains and coaches of Augusta Southeastern, please step forward to receive your 2024 Regional Championship plaque. Augusta Southeastern is now 32-5. They will play in match 2 of the sectional that is hosted by Hartsburg-Indian High School on November 5th at 7 p.m. against the winner of the Mount Pulaski Regional. We can give both teams one big round of applause, please.
So just like that, another regional championship for Southeastern. Again, they will take on the winner of the Mount Pulaski Regional, which will either be Hartsburg-Emden or Greenview. That game also be playing right now. It is probably close to concluding as well, like we're done here. That game in the sectional semifinals will be played on Tuesday, November the 5th at 7 p.m., and then the sectional championship will be played that following Thursday between one of the 3 teams left on this side of the bracket. We'll go over some final stats here on TSSR. We'll start for the Triopia Lady Trojans, who finished their season 26-12. Number 1, Ava Peakfish. Again, all these stats are unofficial. Finishes with 4 kills and 3 service points. Number 4, Lucy Dion handled majority of the setting duties tonight, but she also picked up 6 kills of her own, as well as 4 service points and a service ace. Miley Tracy led the way for the Trojans with 8 kills. Lindy Parler had a service point. Janet Stambaugh, the libero, had 4 service points. Peyton Peafish had 2 service points, or 2 kills and a service point, I should say. And Addison Roan had 2 kills on the night. For the Southeastern Lady Suns, Van Beck finishes the game with 3 service points. Tegan Rigg had 2. Kinsey Griswold with 4 and 2 kills. Kara Stevens finishes the night with 12 service points, 2 aces, and 7 kills. Again, she went on that long service run there in set number 2 that really pushed Southeastern over the edge. And Amanda Stevens finishes the game with 15 kills and just 4 service points. A great all-around effort by Southeastern. Again, they're going to be a tough team to knock off here in the sectionals. So I think with that, we'll go ahead and get things wrapped up. You can see Southeastern there on your screen getting some pictures. I'm not sure quite yet whether or not we're going to be following the Southeastern Suns as they continue on to their postseason. So if we don't, just a big shout out to everybody, all of the concurrent viewers on in Southeastern, whether it's me, Dwayne, whoever is down there doing the Suns games, of course, here in Havana. We appreciate all of you guys throughout the season and all the Trojans fans that hopped on here tonight. We appreciate you having us in your ear and through your eyes, I guess you could say. So again, a great season for the Triopia Trojans, and the Suns will continue to dance here in the postseason. So for John Burton and Brandon on the camera, has been TSSR Game Time Live's coverage of Class 1A Regional Championship Volleyball here at Havana High School. Suns win it in 2, 25-13, 25-20. Whoever we might be next, we hope to catch you there.